Hey everyone, this is Kyrix with another episode of This Week in Kyrix. This is for the week of Wednesday, November 8th of 2017, but I'm doing this on the frickin' 13th, Monday, because I really dropped the ball this week. Nothing much has been happening, but I just meh. So as a result, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover all the stuff that happened Wednesday and Tuesday and whatnot, and actually skip the stuff that's happened since then, because otherwise. No, you know what? I'll talk about all the stuff, because tomorrow and Wednesday are just, Pokemon and HeroClix anyway. So I'll be able to talk to you about that stuff, as I usually do. So, Pokemon, I got to debut my doubles team, which actually did pretty well. We had some new people, only one of whom sticking around. The other one is going back to Virginia, I believe he said. So he's already out of state again, but one of them will hopefully be a new regular. My attempts to lure my friends to the Pokemon League have not been successful at all, which sucks. And wow, my feet are dirty as shit. I think it's apparently from my sandals or something, but my feet are really dark. Like, I need to stick them in the tub after this and get the whatever it is off them. And it is both feet, so goddamn. So, Pokemon. See, I'm actually at a stage in Pokemon where it occurs to me that I'm almost done with Sun and Moon. Like, soon I'm going to be making the transition. This week, in fact, I'm going to be making the transition to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This will be the last Tuesday coming up that I will go in with just Sun and Moon and, my other games, because starting after that, it'll be the Ultra stuff. I'll still have all my teams and stuff, and I'll still have the games. I'm not selling them or smashing them with a hammer, but wow. Also, this coming week will be Star Trek, but you will not hear about that for another 2 episodes, actually. So, HeroClix. Oh boy, HeroClix. Part of me toyed with the idea of skipping this week, or last week entirely, because it was a draft. But I figured, you know what, I'll just borrow boosters from the judge and we'll go in. Actually, this week was supposed to be, or the week I'm discussing was supposed to be the week previous, but nobody made it. So anyway, I get in there thinking, oh, we'll have the old Thor boosters as well, and maybe I'll spend some of my money to buy some and pay my own way in. Because there's a couple things out of that set that I actually want. Not many, but enough, and they're common enough that I've got a decent chance of pulling them. I get there, Thor's completely sold out, so what we got to choose from is Elseworlds, which is the DC 15th anniversary set, What If, which is the horrible Marvel 15th anniversary set, and Thor Ragnarok, which is a little booster set for the new movie. Judge is buying boosters. I'm like, hey, if I get a say in this, I'd rather play with Elseworlds, because What If is garbage. It's a horrible set. You've heard me complain about how horrible set is. But he buys 2 What Ifs, and I'm thinking, well, shit. He also buys 10 of the singles of Thor Ragnarok, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's a silver lining here. He asked me which one I want to do, and I'm like, let me do 1 What If and 5 Ragnarok, which means I'll still have 10 figures. And it'll be a decent mix. He's like, no, just pick one. I'm like, it's easier to do this. No, just don't break them up. So he hands me the 2 What Ifs and sends me off. And as I predicted, the set's fucking garbage. I think I was 1-1. I ended up getting the bye round because I did so poorly in the first round. But it's a horrible set. 10 figures were pulled. 3 of them were Thor, 2 of them were Punisher. That's all you need to fucking know. And when I say this, I don't even mean like, oh, this is the Punisher who's Doctor Strange. This is the Punisher who's Daredevil. No, just Frank Castle and Thor Odinson being Frank Castle and Thor Odinson. Just different versions of fucking Thor and different versions of Punisher. That didn't even have... They were the same character. They just had different set of powers. I mean, like, oh, this is Thor using Mjolnir. This is Thor when he's being controlled by mystics. It's just... And of course, at the end of the match, because I had the judge in the first round, he just listened to me bitch the whole time. He's like, "Well, why didn't you take the Thor?" I'm like, "I tried to go half and half," and he looks surprised, like I didn't ask that or something. But it wasn't a complete waste of time, and it was my first real bike ride in a long time. Oh, I'm 3 of the Cone of Shame, by the way. That happened that Monday. I forgot. So that was the first Pokemon tournament and the first HeroClix tournament in a long time, in 8 weeks, that I have gone to on my bike. And it was a good feeling, despite the fact that my ass was screaming at me because I hadn't been on a bike seat in 8 fucking weeks. So, normally that would be the end of it, but I have recreationally been playing the Phantom Pain again, because at this rate, it could be quite a while before I salvage my old hard drive, and it has all of the Phantom Pain on it. I don't have any backups of it, and I don't know if I've uploaded it to internet. I can actually look right now if it's on YouTube or not. I don't think I have any episodes of the Phantom Pain up. If I do, that complicates the shit out of things. Playlist. Created playlists. Oh, I guess the Halloween special did pass, didn't it? Yeah, no, I don't have a single episode of Phantom Pain up. And it looks like nothing from Ground Zeroes is aired, so it's no big deal. Phantom Pain was scheduled to really go up in, next year. But that's the thing, I don't even have my schedules anymore, so I would have to manually, what went where, what went when, So, if I can salvage things, I'll have the Phantom Pain, and I'll just give up on it being a blind run, because I knew most of it anyway. I'd either figured it out or accidentally been spoiled. And if it turns out that I can't salvage it for whatever reason, I have to start the fuck over. So, that's a thing. But either way, I wanted to play Metal Gear because I've been watching Team 4-Star play it, and it just got me in the mood. So I've been playing some Phantom Pain. Got a Star Trek tournament coming up, but again, you'll find out about that in 2 weeks. I'm kind of excited. But Maya had something happen this week. There was an event I went to last year called the Soggy Doggy. It was a little recreational center, And it happened in November, and I want to say Friday. Yeah, Friday night. I'm walking the dog, and I'm thinking to myself, it's November. I wonder if the Soggy Doggy's happening soon. So I get home, check my phone, and it's fucking happening tomorrow soon, like Saturday. So I ask my aunt to borrow some money to go up there, and I go up there. I stop by the vet, pick up her vaccination proofs and all that. We go in, we have a decent time. I throw her in the pool a couple times. She jumps in a lot of laps and gets petted. Everyone loves her. So Sunday rolls around. Sunday, it opens at noon, and of course it's the weekend schedule, so the buses are running every hour or so. I start to set an alarm to wake myself up. And then I was going to set another one for the bus. But I'm like, no, the bus isn't till 9, I'll be up. So I just set the bus alarm. So I'm sitting here playing Phantom Pain. Alarm goes off, I think, oh, that's my wake-up alarm, I'm fine. Don't even notice that it says bus. By the time I notice, it's like 10:15, so it's not like it was a huge thing. I missed the bus by a half hour. But that means that the next bus that will get me there fast will get me there at 12:47. And they're only open from noon till 3. And I'm looking at 4 hours of bus ride there and back to be up there for slightly over 2 hours. For 3 hours, sure, but not for the 2, especially since there could be delays. I just ended up skipping it. Plus, it was raining that day anyway, and I didn't want to have to haul her heavy-ass carrier with her in it in the rain, because she wouldn't go in that thing in the rain. She wouldn't walk in the rain, I mean. But anyway, I will let you go, and I'll get back to you, hopefully on time this time. But bye, everybody. You might hear Willow just yodeling in the background for some reason. I don't know what she's crying about. I'll check in a minute. But bye, everybody.